Hi everyone, I'm Abby, and welcome back to Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Now, last episode we finished up Chapter 7, and we're going to be doing Bowser's scenario and some side content before we start Chapter 8, yeah. A lot of star pieces to collect too. Well, we're here, and where's the stupid Poshly Sanctum? Crystal Star is there, right? So they say it, putridness, and lo and behold, there it is now, right behind you. Great! About time something worked out for old Bowser. In we go. I say, I'd like to mount a large animal horn in my foyer to highlight my social status. Oh my goodness gracious. You have terribly fine horns, don't you, you great thing? What? That's disgusting! Get away from me, you creep! Can't have my horns. Eek! I don't like that, Toad. You'll see why soon. Oh, hello there, guy. Poshly Heights is nice on a warm afternoon, eh? What's that? A great and evil king, are ya? Really? Yeah, you know, guy, I think maybe you got a little too much sun, huh? Oh, look, my heart trembles. The fountain, so elegant. This is art at its finest. It's a very absurd as usual, my dear Go-Bub. Indeed, surely this is an artist's art. Yes, dearest, one cannot measure its worth by coins. This is what makes art, art. And yet, filthy rich always seeks to find Arthur's ill-gotten coins. Yes, they seek to buy it. And how come I praise what the eye cannot perceive? Whoa. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. You people scare me. Seriously. I thought they didn't even notice Bowser. Wow, you're big, mister. What's your name? Grah! I am Bowser. Bowser, evil king extraordinaire. Yeek! Love how some people are scared of him, some people aren't. It's locked. It won't budge. Darn it! The lock broke. Whoa, baby. Awesome and open. Talk about lucky. Guess Rage really pays. Yes, this is it, Haggy. This is finally it. Rah! At last I've got my mitts on the crystal star. Yes! Impressive work, Lord Bowser. You're the absolute best star-getting guy. You there! I have you now, villains. You are common thieves, aren't you? Aren't you? My eyes never deceive. What are you implying? I'm no little thief. I'm Bowser, the remorseless king of evil. So I'll take what I want, and I want this. Uh-oh. Bowser, you say? Remorseless king of... Wait, what was that last part of again? Yes, well, no matter. Yes, so I deduced. Then listen well. The crystal star is actually a veritable red herring. Yes, an imposter. What? A fake? But look at that fancy display. The pedestal and everything. It's so posh. If it's a fake, then where's the real one, huh? If you must know, I gave the real one to Luigi. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. You mean to tell me that Luigi beat me here? Ah, this Mario Bros. Is the most annoying brothers of all time. How bothersome. The fact that we keep being outmaneuvered is disturbing. Where in the world can Mario and his brother be heading? Where? Lord Bowser. Bear Goomba, what are you so worked up over, Tell me. Now reporting, sir, and ma'am. Sir and ma'am. Mario's collected the 7 crystal stars in his head for the 1,000-year door. Huh? What? The 1,000-year door? What in the heck is that? 1,000-year door. An unbelievable treasure has a legendary treasure is hidden behind that door. Then I'm going there too, immediately. Participation in legendary treasure will be mine. Cammy, we're leaving, now. My window got broken again. Pentaton probably only just fixed it, yeah. Ah, well done, Luigi. Let's not fail. yet. Wherever you are, may you continue to triumph. Yeah. No sign of Peach, though, which is understandable, but yeah. You finally got all 7 crystal stars. Corking. Now we can open the 1,000-year door. Ah, yes, but we still don't know where Princess Peach is. Well, let's head back to Rogueport, eh, oh boy? Perhaps Professor Franklin can help us find our dear Princess Peach, hmm? Yeah, now we have to go get out of here now. Only issue is that we need to figure out how to. Where are we now, hmm? You are Mario, are you not? Yeah. It is pleasant to meet you. I am the main computer of this fortress. I am TEC. I must tell you something. That is why I brought you to this place. Princess Peach. I am so sorry. Most of my data was erased, and my main power unit was shut down. Now running on backup power with only cached memory, trying to stay operational. Mario, we know that Peach is not here, do you not? Please save Peach. Please, please. Princess Peach is with Grotus, heading to the Palace of Shadow. I had to tell you that. Peach is in the Palace of Shadow? But backup power failing. Mario, use the teleporter room to get back to Rogueport. Teleporter room is on sublevel 2 of the fortress. I will release the room lock. Please hurry. There was barely enough power left to activate the teleporter. I will cease all AA functions to send power to the teleporter for you. But what will happen to you? When the power is all gone, I will cease to exist as an artificial consciousness. But if it will save Peach, I would gladly do this. Because until I met Peach, I knew nothing of love. Do not worry about me. I am just a computer, just a machine. Mario, you must save Peach. I ask you, please. And tell her. Thank you for me. Be well, TEC. So, hurry to the teleporter room on sub-level 2 now. Mario, save her. Mario, we must save the princess, for that TEC fellow as well as ourselves. Peach. Goodbye. Rockety, I say, old boy, did you hear something a moment ago? Well, if it isn't Mario. Over here, son. You brought the crystal star back from the moon with you, didn't you? What? Talking to my good ear. X-Top Fortress is on the moon. Ah, yes. So Princess Peach was there too, I assume? Assuredly. The X-Top boss took her and made for the 1,000-year door. Aha! Just a bit ago, I smelled some rank air and went to the 1,000-year door. I saw a suspicious fellow and a key passed through the other side of the door. With Princess Peach. Pardon? What? Dear fellow, you led me to believe that the corridor would be open with all 7 crystal stars. Believe me, I know, but I'm quite certain of it. I saw it with my own eyes. I have a very bad feeling about this. Very bad. Princess Peach is in danger. Time is short. Must go to the 1,000-year door and rescue the princess. I'll run ahead and meet you there. Don't dawdle. You must come immediately. I know it says that, but we have stuff to do first. Still have some star pieces and stuff to get. There we go. Oop. Oh, your ringbox is now haunted by me, the spirit you man in the Access Express. I tried wondering on an ethereal being like myself can type an email. Well, I actually possess the train conductor to do it. Oh, don't worry though, he's doing just fine. Maybe I'll do my new diary like this. Email's convenient, you know. Living record of my afterlife is cool in a spiritual sense, I mean. So, good luck with your quest. It's not yet time for me to come over to my side, but whenever you do, I'll welcome you. Oh, farewell. Ghost to you from Cabin 4. A shocking series of events today. Local authorities report that Zesty delivered a left hook to the jaw of God about Fabio late this very afternoon. Our investigation has revealed the cause of the feisty fisticuffs may have been Zesty's anger that a shipment of gourmet ingredients spoiled on deck because Fabio had helped the dock crew with a marathon 2-day tale of high seas adventure. While Fabio is recovering from temporary memory loss, Zesty has already been approached by his Splits Pit town scout, Dom Gambadi. I think the kid's got spunk. Take the word by storm, said Gambadi. Keep your eyes open for big things in Rogueport and elsewhere. As events continue to unfold in surprise, local pride in our humble port town grows stronger than ever, along with a smile. Thank you for reading. Yeah. So cold there that all the merchandise is frozen to the counter. Just kidding. The smiling shop manager showed us a fascinating variety of goods as we faced little misexplained. It's cold out, but do my best to explode inside shop to warm place up, so come on in. The place is big too, folks. We haven't even seen all of it yet. Come on down and see for yourself. So many shops left to cover, so little budget for further butt porting. Fear not. This world journalist plans to research shops in a new way with my own finances. Thanks for shopping along with me, readers. I'm also going to cooking for rookies. Make sure we leave you with a smile on your face. That's what we will be for couple's cake. Just boil simmer spicy soup for a few minutes, drop in a snow bunny, and presto, for your very eyes, make sure it will congeal and take the form of a cake. Eat it with someone you love. Bring your forks down for now. Remember, cooking is a window to the heart. May your meals be filling and your appetites are willing. This is it, dear readers. Final issue. We here at the RDM office have joined every last minute of our hard work to bring you the best news and features. May we meet again. Perhaps sooner than you think. Wink, wink. Cute, isn't it? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Another one. One right here. Nice. There we go. Nice. There we go. Cool. Wonder what's in here. Nice. 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 There we go. Oop. Nice. Got all 100 star pieces now. Let's go trade them in. I'll show you what they do. Yeah, let's do this one. Would you please deliver the Silver Club newsletter writing slip for me? Just come pick it up at my house in Twilight Town. Yeah. Tried to send this one earlier, but it wasn't showing up, so yeah. Now, in order to use your star pieces, you gotta bring them to this guy. My name is Dazzle, and I collect star pieces. The more I collect, the happier I am. It's a guy. If you have any star pieces, I'll trade you my badges for them. Yay. Which badges do you want to trade for? All of them. Yeah. I have enough for all of them, yeah. The more better the badge, the higher the star pieces you need to trade for it are. Almost done. There we go. Yes! Thanks to you, guy, my star piece collection is even bigger now. Yes! Maybe we can trade again sometime, yeah? There we go. Got a lot of coins, well. Yeah, let's do me our Dow's trouble now. Mario, you set up my trouble request. My, now that's something. I hope you delivered this Silver Club newsletter writing slip to Great Tree Elder. I should bring it myself. That slip is really growling at me. Should you take it for me? Now you gotta go to the Great Tree. Well, hey there, Mario. Are you here to listen to me pontificate for a spell? Why, this is Super Club newsletter writing slip. Came here to give me this? 5 pounds mare sent you? My last youth fountain bath there was nice, I recall. Well, slip now needs to go to my Petalburg mare. My hernia is acting up. Say now, could you take this mare in Petalburg for me? Counting on you. Murphy, what can I do for you, young man? Silver Club writings clip? Is that from the Puny Elder? That old so-and-so. That reminds me, the super blood pressure gauge I buried from her was great. Since I'm the last one to sign this, she needs to go back to Twilight Town's mayor. Hack! But I seem to have caught a bit of a cold. Should take us to Twilight Town mayor? Thanks, Murphy. Hello, Mario. Did you deliver that newsletter writing slip or what? Mayor Petalburg is a cold alternations and dearly dang it. Suppose it's why you're being kind enough to bring this on by on his behalf. Thank you for that. Oh, and before we forget, here's your reward, Mario. Please take it. Nice. Got a lot of money. We Silver Clubbers have been going strong for 20 years with our slogan, Age. What? We discussed longevity, secrets, and the like, you know. If you join us in 20 years, let's do this one now. I must meet my darling Luigi. Come to the fountain of Moshley Heights for details. Gotta talk to her. Hello. So accept my request for trouble help? I thought maybe it'd be Luigi. Oh well, so could you bring him here maybe? I'm a huge, huge fan of his. I just have to meet him and... Want to give him a cake. I have to give him a cake. Okay, bring Luigi here. Got it? I hate this trouble. You'll see what I mean. I have to equip a badge and then watch what happens. I'm not reading this out. You can read it yourself. This is why I hate this trouble. I hate that trouble. It's so mean-spirited. And I don't use this term lightly, but she is a fake fan. She can't even tell when the real Luigi is literally right in front of her. Take that, you fake fan. I can't believe Mario would just sit there and do nothing either. He's supposed to be a good brother, but I hate that trouble. So mean-spirited, and of all the things they changed in the remake, that should have been one of them. It was mean-spirited back in the original, and it's not funny today. At least it's done and over with. Never have to speak to that stupid toad again. I've lost my voice because of the stupid stuffy cold. Yeah, Boomski. Want someone to bring me some honey candy, a pal. Great for the throat, I hear. They keep making a combined cake mix and honey syrup, your chow. I'll be waiting next to the snowman for up us, you blew him out. Yeah, so let's make some honey candy and then I'll bring it to him. There we go. I just gotta go get cake mix. Okay. There we go. Let's go make some honey candy now. There we go. Nice. Now let's go open up that pipe to a far outpost, yeah. Have to open up the 1,000-year door now in order to make it up here. What kept you, Mario? Anyway, there's nobody here. I such a conclude they use some special method to pass through the door. Yeah, frankly. Had some stuff to take care of. So I'll come down to this. Hurry now, Mario. Hold aloft the lost crystal star. crackety! Look, the door! Ominous, isn't it? At long last, the entrance to the Palace of Shadow has been opened. Before Picture's Peach falls victim to that fiend, before he takes over the world, you must rescue the princess to stop this cataclysm. I'm into the breach, Mario. Not quite yet, though. There we go. There we go. There you go. Ah, finally I can speak, pal. Been exploding so much that I completely lost voice there, Pluie. Thanks, Crackety. You're just token of my appreciation, yeah, boom. Thanks. Remember this guy? Ah, Mario, it's me, Lumpy. Don't you remember? I went to dry desert to drill for oil. Ring a bell? I did it! I totally struck oil! There were times I was covered in dust, weak and ready to give up, but I never lost sight of the dream. One day I finally seized it. And you believed in me all this time, Mario. You sure did. Thanks so much. I want to return your loan with a little more just to show my appreciation. Please take this, 999 coins. That's a lot of money. Boy, thanks for everything. Now you have some capital to start your own adventure. Just don't let your dream die, Mario. I'm gonna make it someday, just like I did. And also, I got the journal of my trip. Wanna read it? That's why you helped that guy out. He gives you a lot of money depending on how much money you gave him the night before. I'm finally off tomorrow. Fill my pack with cheese and I'm ready to go. My to-do list is crossed off. I owe so much to all my investors, not just money. Well, get rich quick dream, but this is different. I have a reason. See, I owe it to my hometown. It's so cold that people are constantly shivering. Find oil on site there, maybe people use it to heat their homes. Oil will make me rich and I'm happy. Seems to be the perfect goal, right? I've always had this dream since I was very little. Of course, getting rich is a big part of it too, but who doesn't want money? Money, cover me with it, please. Well, enough for tonight. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Read another. Buzzer Fiend. Why did it have to turn out like this? Got to Town by boat and took a train to the foot of Mount Ragged. Fortunately, you can only get from Mount Ragged to dry desert on foot. And tragedy waited for me as to slogged faithfully up that winding trail. It was a huge awful vulture. I've read about it in my travel brochures. This buzzer accosted all travelers on Mount Rugged. I hightailed it, but buzzer had me in its sights. Felt the pulsing jolt as his claws dug deep into my backpack. After dropping me onto a cliff, buzzer just seemed to forget me and disappear. Not in a sigh of relief when I touched my back and noticed my pack was gone. My pack! And it was all my food and money to start the operation. No. Mingy buzzer made off with everything of importance to me. All I left is this journal, a shovel to dig for oil, and my life. Perhaps living is a miracle enough, or so I'd like to believe. Now I can't turn back. Climb down into the desert. Dark desert sprawls out before me, beckoning dreamers and fools. I am both, and I set out with my heart full of dread. Helping hand. I'm now in a place called Dry Outpost. Someone pulled me, lifeless and part to the merciless desert floor. There's a Koopa with a fine mustache named Colorado, an angel in a pith helmet. He was a world-traveling adventurer archaeologist. I told him about Buzzer, my quest for oil, my dreams of riches and warmth for my people. After I spoke at length, he gave me food and water. I asked him why you should be so kind, looked in the distance and said, "Hurting one's back on an ambitious streamer. Why tell us to do the same to you, old boy?" I just wanted to believe in every dream this sad old world can muster. This guy, he still traces his own dreams, dusty dreams of archaeology. We stayed up all night discussing each other's dreams. It was great. Reliable guide. I'm not at a desert oasis. After Colorado to the left, I set out from driveway outpost to find my digging point. The desert's just so wide. It's impossible to find anything without a guide. I had no idea where I was going. My head was splitting in the heat. My throat was burning and scratchy. Was I awake? Was I asleep? I heard a voice calling out to me from far away. Hey, are you a nice guy? If you're a nice guy, then give me something nice. I didn't have the food or water I received from Colorado. I had nothing. Why do you lie here? If you're a nice guy, give me a nice thing and I will help. I croaked, all I have is my dream. When I next look goes at this oasis. You're awake, I heard. It was a little mouse who had sat there in a gray headscarf. My name was Mustafa. You had nothing to give, but I got something nice anyway. I don't know how or why, but it seems I've been saved by yet another stranger. Do you need a guide? If there's somewhere you want to go, I'll take you. Unbelievable, actually find a reliable guide. Digging point. We're here. I'm finally at the spot where I'm supposed to dig for oil. Well, I was told to draw a line from a blue cactus to a cactus-like rock. Went north the precise distance from the exact termination point. I ended up here, at a point between dry ruins and the oasis. Mustafa has guided me this far with skill and bravery. He said, you are a nice guy. Dream will come true. Mustafa believes this. He left then, leaving me to fight this battle on my own. All I have to do here is dig here until I find oil. That's all. I stocked up on lemons and limes at the oasis, so I should last a few days. I must find that oil. The long dig. I am digging for oil now, and my hand shakes as I write these perhaps final words. I've been digging from sunup to sundown, but still no sign of that sweet crude. Maybe I just picked a dry spot in this cursed desert. But I'm sure this is where my lovely told me to dig. Yes, I'm sure of it. There's no more food or water, or even my hopes have dwindled to nothing. This is it. My dream dies here with me under these unforgiving skies. My dream. Wait, no, this is not it. My dream is something else. Yes, something else. Dig. Keep digging. I must keep digging. Arms move, body work, find oil. The wrap up. I'm now on a boat back to Rogueport. I did it! I finally struck oil in the dry desert. I've left the day-to-day operation of my men in the field and now returned home. All came true. Striking a witch, finding oil, my dream. But somewhere along the way, this became more than just my dream. So many people have helped me to make this dream happen. So many. Nothing to give, but I give and get something nice anyway, dear Mustafa. I just have to believe in every dream is sad world can muster out of Colorado. People lent me money and give me food and show me the way. So many hands reaching out to help me. Must do something for all of them. The feelings push me even harder. Must share this feeling with people who helped me as I struggled. Must share these words that I've seared themselves into my heart. Dreams come true. Lumpy. I see. I'll just be here thinking what to do next. Say hi anytime. And we have a lot of money now. Like, wow. It's great though. I need you to take something to General Wright. Please come get it with all speed. Meet me in Poshley Heights. So, Gonzalez, how did you enjoy your cannon ride, I'd like to go to the moon and look for some investment opportunities. But enough of that. I need you to take this General Wright immediately. I think General Wright is back in Far Outpost now. It's a bit far, but you can handle it. Unfortunately, this trouble is a little annoying because, like, not as annoying as the Luigi trouble that we just did, but we still have to do a lot of backtracking just like we did last time we saw General White. Huh? General White? He left this morning with Pow. Yes, he said he's going to see Cole, the bartender, or Rogueport or something. Hey, Fabio. General White? Yeah, I spoke to him just a second ago, actually. We're all buddies, he and I. I've known him since he was a little stamper that would explode over any little thing. And again, I was the kind of guy that would bonk people for smiling funny. So I turned out to be a fine ball mob. I never cured that wanderlust. Pretty sure he said he was off to Glitzville next. I'll go back pretty far with that guy that runs the juice shop there too. Let's give him my best. See what I mean? More backtracking. Hi again. Welcome back, Gonzalez. Everyone's been all on Twitter waiting for your turn. You've all missed your fabulous moves. General White? Apparently they were white hot chocolate coconut mochas and bolted. Drops in every once in a while. Hey, you know that lady in the black dress? Like, General White has a thing for her. It's just my gut talking there. She's darn cute after all. God's coming more for her than the juice, I think. Hey, just between you and me, whenever virus is Rockhawk. Oh, now that I think about it, General White said he was going to Far Outpost soon. First he had to meet Gold Bubba or not meet him or something like that. Gonzalez. General White was just here a moment ago. Just the thing I wanted to give him. A rotten bit of luck. He was headed back to Far Outpost. Generally, he's a fine bomb, but does tend to wander. And once he's asleep, it's near impossible to wake him, don't you know? Tell him to stay unawake, so get over to fire outpost. Sorry about that. Yeah, more of this. It's funny but annoying. What? Hello, Mario. Do you need something? What? What? A delivery from Goldbot? You came all the way to here to bring it to me? Well, thank you for that. I'll take it off your hands. Ah, yes. Well delivered. So go and fetch your reward, I assume. Say hello to Goldbot when you see him. Well then, perhaps go check on Big Bob. Mini Bo stuff so you could get to the moon, Shabloom. I'm kidding, Shaboom. We like exploding Jadoom. Well, except for one of us. They don't even hurt any of us, Shaboom. Except one. Did you find General White? I see. And you received it? Good. Thanks, Gonzalez. Here's your reward. Got a lot of money, don't I? Good afternoon to you, sir. I'm called Grifty, the traveling minstrel. I spend my days here in leisure, spinning tales that spin the senses. I know but a few of the stories that surround the town of Rogueport. If you like, I can share them with you. They'll require just a few coins. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. Got plenty of money, so it's no big deal. Ages ago, a city flourished here in peace and splendor, but it was destroyed in a single day by a demon from the dark beyond. Historians claim great calamity befell the city, but nay, 'twas a demon. The city sank below the ground, and 1/4 of the sold city became the demon's den. The demon put forth fear into the hearts of all men and sent out minions to take the land. And its den, its palace, grew rich with the treasures stolen from all over the world. Yeah. In order to increase its already formidable power, the demon created its crystal stars to hold the essence of the heavens. These stars were scattered across the land and better to exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain these stars still stands near Petal Meadows. The demon built a dungeon near its castle filled with terrifying monsters. All those who fell into disfavor were thrown into this dungeon to rot. Yeah, and the demon also had 3 dragon pets, Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail. These dragons flew across the land, spreading fear and sorrow all over. The dragons' remains have never been found, and even I also nervously wonder if they still live. One day, there came a hero who could vanquish the fell demon. The young toad from Petal Meadows was strong of arm but shy of voice. All those around the boy teased him endlessly with the way he spoke. But when the demon cast his fearful gaze across his lands and reached out, young Toad used his strength and honor to defend his people. And he became a hero to all, despite his odd voice. There was a wise Goomba from Boggly Woods gifted in knowledge of the world. When beasts rose to take the woods, this knowledge helped the people fight them. And this Goomba, who knew the way that every monster would attack, she began to think of a way to banish all monsters from the land. A Koopa who's traveled the world alone learned of the darkness covering the land. He went alone wherever evil dwelt and banished with shell and sheer bravado. Monsters grew to fear the scar-rubbed Koopa thwarted them at every turn. Brave Koopa was finally taken into trouble by a trap set by him by the monsters. Then Abu who fought with the monsters came and used her magic to free him. Brave Koopa's spirit had melted the heart of the cold blue lass. Abu used her powerful magic to do more with the evil they faced. You not destroy this darkness alone, she decided, her face a grim mask. Neither told hero of Powder Meadows and the wise Boggly Woods. Boo's magic drew the 4 heroes together to descend the demon from the world. So the 4 heroes finally set out for the Palace of Shadow. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than any could imagine. The wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the crystal stars. She thought of the way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it into motion, banishing their fears. Boo's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. At that moment, the brave Koopa seized the stars and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. And even the brave Koopa's stroke was not enough to end the demon's reign. Wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. She just suggested stealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. Heroes matched their strengths to the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together they made it so that only all 7 stars could break the seal. The 4 heroes thought they had sealed away the demon and all of its powers. The demon used a tiny opening with the seal was complete to curse them all. While holding the crystal stars, they'd feel nothing when they let them go. A black chest would appear and to seal the souls within. The 4 heroes traveled the world, scattering the stars so the seal would remain. The last 4 stars each carried the curse, which claimed each hero. Sound familiar? The hiding places of many of the crystal stars have now faded into legend, but some say that the wise Goomba had run in the great tree. At that time, many monsters wandered the nearby Boggly Woods. The tiny ponies living in the woods were constantly tormented by the fierce monsters. Pitying them, the Goomba halted at the great tree for the ponies to live in. The ponies were so grateful that they swore to protect the crystal star there. Once the Boo had run later started in a steeple, she was trapped in the nearby town. Some say the crystal star lies in that steeple still. The Koopa hero went to a southern isle to hide his star where no one would find it. But the Koopa was so tired from his journey, the pirate's Cortex stole it easily. The very instant the brave Koopa was trapped in an inescapable chest. Cortex did not realize the power of the star lost among its treasures. A strong Toad held his star and continued his arduous journey. But eventually, the miles took their toll upon him and he collapsed. A traveling hero happened by and saved his life. The Toad knew his fate was to be trapped in the chest when the star was gone. So he asked his healer to hide the star in a secret place known to no one. After the demon was sealed within this palace of shadow, many refused to come near that place of terror. As the years passed, entire generations forgot. The penniless and the immoral began to congregate in this once barren place. The place soon became a populous harbor, the town of Rogueport. Some even began to say that the underground city held legendary treasure. If they were unaware, the demon slept beneath them still. The heroes knew that the seal might not last forever. They sought to make the crystal stars available to one who might need them. So before going to their ritual dooms, they made a map to all the crystal stars. To prevent an evil force from misusing this map, they placed it in a box that can only open by the pure of heart. Lot of interesting information there, huh? And now we finally know what those 4 black chests were all about, and why they cursed us with something helpful. Also this guy right here. Howdy, my name's Wonky and I just know stuff. May not look like much, but I know a thing or two, you better believe it. And who knows, the stuff I know may even be stuff that could help you. Or ask me a question, just speak up and ask away. Give me 5 coastal suppose I can tell you about the mysterious troops. I've gotten word of a strange group skulking around Rogueport recently. They wear masks and weird costumes with an X on the front, talk about kooky. And they're always huddled together mumbling about some treasure. You even heard that they unearthed some shiny stone down here. Weird. And that is that. Need anything else, just ask Old Wonky. Pay me 5 coins, suppose I can tell you where the coal place is secret. There's a pipe down here that leads to a very cold place while Wonky hears. If you jump in front of the trees to the far right of the area you come out in, you get something nice, supposedly. Won't catch old Wonky on a place like that, no sir. I suppose that's all I have to say. Maisie daisies, yeah. I've heard tales of an Maisie daisy, a truly rare breed among daisies. They're worth oodles of star points with timid intent to run away fast. Still, but if you keep visiting the same area, you can meet one again. Horsetails, okay. You've been to Pedal Meadows, haven't you? Well, they have these blue and gray striped poles called candy pops all over, right? I heard those give you a horsetail if you had it 10 times. Go try that out sometime. Lala's private life. Interesting. You know Lala, the cute receptionist at the piano parlor. She never gets too personal beyond those iron doors because it's like business. If you get in there and talk with her, she's a totally different person. You should get there and go there and get to know her. Folks say she's super chatty, but only if you got skills. And I ain't. Big door, yeah. Well, you know, there's a really big door down here. I've only seen it once myself, but if there really is some legendary treasure down there, it's behind that door. Yeah, when I saw that, I got the feeling there was bad stuff going down in there. In fact, I've been too heebie-jeebie to get down that door ever since. Lucky Punies. Interesting. There's a place called Boggly Wood somewhere in this world. And there are small beasts named Punies who live there. Well, Lucky hears anyone who sees a Puni will have fortune visited upon them. As people go to Boggly Wood just catch a glimpse of a Lucky Puni. Incident I saw, huh? So I saw this really cute girl in a pink dress walking around town a while back. She was pretty enough to be a princess, I tell ya. She hung around town for a little while, they're buying something from that old lady. And she got nabbed in a back alley by a bunch of suspicious guys in white suits. Pretty sure I'm the only person who saw that though. Whole Wonky was scared. Well, I guess neither here nor there, and I probably should have spoken up before now, so oops. So just knowing what's going on in the streets can be helpful sometimes. Monsters' weaknesses, yeah. There's a lot of mean monsters in this world, but many have weaknesses. Everybody knows that fire monsters are weak against ice and vice versa. But flying monsters are weak against wind, and they tend to get dizzy easily. And sometimes machine and cloud monsters can be easier to freeze than most. Even though it's very easy to put piranha plants to sleep. I say, try out some new things to see if you can find out monsters' weaknesses. Well, that's all I have to say. Yoshi colors, yeah. Way down to the south is an island where lots of Yoshis live. Yoshis are born from eggs, as everyone knows. Yoshi's colors depends on its egg conditions right before hatching. So I was always surprised to see when it comes out, know what I mean? Yoshi has a rather nice color, by the way. I'm sure I'll grow up to be a fine Yoshi, yep. Battle techniques, yeah. You know, the best way to fill up your audience is to succeed at the action commands, especially when you succeed at several in a row. Ooh, I hear that's great. Also, beating enemies quickly and striking first can build your crowd too. That might be good to remember. Professor Frankly's garbage. Yeah, it's actually good to know. There's a kindly old teacher named Professor Frankly who lives on Roqueport's east side. And if you check his garbage, when he has some, I hear you can learn stuff. Don't know what's in there, but if there's business trash in it, check it. I've heard there are notes about terrifying monsters in there. Trouble Center, yeah. There's a place called the Trouble Center on the east side of Roqueport. People who need help write little notes on the board in there. If you help them out, they give you a reward of some sort. Walking hears that some of those rewards are pretty tasty, my friend. Pianta Parlor, yeah. There's a game center on the west side of Roqueport run by the Pianta Syndicate. There's a hidden game there that a few people know about. Only members are allowed to play the special game. Well, that's what old Wonky hears. If you want to try it, you'll have to find a member's card somewhere. Southern Isle Waka, yeah. There's a rare creature called a Waka on the Southern Isle. Yeah, and if you whack him, he drops this great little thing called a Waka Bump. The thing is, people have been whacking the Wakas to get Waka Bumps. Now almost all of them are whacked to the point of extinction. Isn't that sad? Southern Isle secret, interesting. Far to the south of Roqueport lies an isle. And on this island there are 3 yellow blocks in a row. Do a spring jump with the second of these blocks from the bottom. I hear you'll get something good for your health. But I don't think that's something I'll be referring to anyway. Striking first, yeah. Don't you love when you strike first in the field and get that first attack in? If you use a spin jump or Bobboy's bomb attack to strike first, your first attack might have more power than just jump or hammer move, see? It's not a big thing, but it's worth remembering. Finding star pieces. Yeah, you already know about this. You've heard of star pieces, of course. Yes, they're no less than pieces of actual stars that have fallen to Earth. It's so pretty and shiny that anyone who stumbles on one turns into a collector. If you want to find some, just check out all the nooks of each area you visit. They always seem to be slightly hidden, know what I mean? Legend of Rogueport. You've heard of the legendary treasure hidden beneath Rogueport, right? Apparently it's the vast fortune of the ancient forgotten civilization. Most people think that's just a silly little myth, of course, but not wonky. According to my sources, the real deal. Huh? Who are my sources? I can't really say, can I? That my friends must call it a trade secret. P5 quotes Zesty's sister. Yeah. About that Zesty near Rogueport's main square. I've heard her sister was a real good cook as well. She married and moved away a long time ago, but I'd love to try her cooking. A lot of references to Paper Mario 64 in this game. How to save money. Okay. Did you notice you can carry up to 9,999 coins? Well, if you ever want to collect even more coins than that, you should buy gold bars in the shop near here. Usually when you sell items, you get less than them when it costs to buy them. But with gold bars, some shops will pay even more for their selling price. But Wonky, I trust a financial advisor here, you say? What should I do if I'm close to having 9,999 coins? Alright, then you buy a few gold bars and store them at a shop. I call that a retirement plan. You can too. Grub up from Glitzville. Yeah, we already know about him. So about that grub in Glitzville. We went from a New Yorker fire to the ruler of Glitzville in a matter of years. And there's a rumor that it was all because he found a glittering gem somewhere. I don't know what kind of stone it was, it must have been a nice good luck charm. And again, I heard he hasn't been seen recently around Glitzville, so who knows. It's behind the sun. There's a billboard in front of the shop in town with all kinds of stuff written on it. Well, some folks like to write graffiti on the back of the message board, you know. All kinds of good stuff there, especially for an info guy like an old Wonky. Just give it a gander next time. What's hidden below? Yeah. Old Wonky just got this juicy bit of info recently. You know the small hole down here that only a little critter can get through? Well, you just head out away from the wall there. When you do, you can't get any further jump to get something good. See that hole? You should give it a try. I suppose that's all I have to say. A charmer. Interesting. You know, there's a charmer named Merly down here somewhere. If you get her to charm you, you get good stuff in battle. Wonky's got to give him full disclosure though. Tampering with magic isn't for everybody. Her charms work and make old Wonky smell like bananas. First by the stench of the sleeve fruit. Creepy Steeple's secret. Yeah. There's a wacky old place called Creepy Steeple somewhere in this land. If you jump with the 4 step from the top, well, Wonky hears you get a good thing. Don't know how useful that is. Hey, it's worth a shot. The strange ones. About Marl on the east side of Rogueport more lovely underground. Milwaukee is from a strange tribe that renames people by profession. So for example, someone did the same work as Merlin and have the same name. So it could be Merlins all over. Did you find that strange? Wonky does. Secret of Bogley Woods. Deep in Bogley Woods is a spot with a bunch of tree stumps all lined up. Jump hard on the temp stump on the left, you'll get something good. I don't know what it is, but I hear it's really good. That's all I have to say. Power King Cortex, yeah. About 1,000 years ago, there was a Power King called Cortex on these seas. He raided the city often, striking fear to the hearts of its inhabitants, but Cortex was betrayed by one of his crew. Just before he died, he said to have sealed off with all of his treasure. Then even after he died, some say his spirit still protects that treasure. But you know, it's not just hazy legend now. The final tale. I just heard from my old grandpa. It's a legend about when he will come to this town someday in the future. It will come when the skies grow dark again. Clothed in red and blue, the hero will bear 7 stars and face the darkness. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but red and blue seem like your kind of colors, am I right? Your turn to be you? I guess it'll be a bit much, huh? Strange sack, yeah. You know about the pit of 100 trials down here, right? Well, somewhere down there is an item called a strange sack. This thing is great. You've got to control up to 20 items. You know what that means, my good friend? Easy adventuring. No adventure should be with that one ticket from old Wonky. Suppose that's all I have to say. The Minstrel. Somewhere here in Rogueport, there's a minstrel by the name of Grifty. He knows all the old legends of Rogueport. I'll tell you interesting tales you've never heard of before, I'm pretty sure. So if you find him, you should definitely listen to at least one. Yeah, we already did. Shet Repo. There's a weird guy named Shet Repo who lives down here somewhere. The hero lord wants that and raise another for you if you want. He even powered down one of your partners to power up another. Maybe spendy, but I'm sure it's worth it. Spin panels, yeah. Do you know about these weird and mysterious spin paddles scattered around the world? When you spin something to your spin channel, a star piece might pop right out. Score! Problem is they look just like regular flooring, so it's tricky to find them. Spin panels will jump up just a bit if you hit the ground nearby with a hammer, though. Might be worth it to hit the ground here and there, look for them. There's actually one right in front of me, so give it a shot, why don't you? Zest Dynamite, yeah. You know Zest T, right? She's a really good cook in Rogueport's main square. Well, she has a rare recipe in her repertoire called Zest Dynamite. Made with a coconut bomb and an egg bomb. And by the way, an egg bomb is made from a fire flower and a mystic egg. And a coconut bomb is made from a fire flower and a coconut. That's all I know because I still lost the rest of the recipe somewhere. Written down, she lost it. What a tragedy. Sure, it'd be cool if she could make it though. Almond meal. Okay. The most delicious thing old Monkey's ever eaten is an almond meal. Remember having it at the hotel at Poshley Heights? Made with that chef of legend Metro Delish. I believe it was made with a mushroom and a mystic egg. Or just one more bite. You might can actually find the mystic egg in the bottle of the woods. Seems like Poonies are the only ones who know where to find them. Dad, I told you all the stuff I know. Of course, I might learn some new stuff someday, so check back with Wonky. Yeah, spent a lot of money, and most of that stuff you already knew about, but still interesting to know. Kind of helpful if you're playing this game blind, yeah. Anyways, I think that's it for now, so let's finally go into the Palace of Shadow, yeah. Ooh, it's ominous, isn't it? Chapter 8. The 1,000-Year Door. Ooh, creepy, isn't it? Pretty but creepy. Palace of Shadow. This place is unsettling. We have no choice. I have to get in there and see if Peach before things get any more out of control. Let's go, Mario. Yeah. More enemies in here too. Okay, I'm gonna stop this here now though. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe. Check out my Twitch and Ko-Fi and Twitter/X. And next episode we'll be doing more Palace of Shadow, but it's still gonna be a few episodes before we reach the final boss. Yeah. So I hope you join me for that, and peace off.